What's up, everyone? Today we're gonna rank the season 1 characters of the Owl House. So since I wrapped up the Owl House season 1, I figured it would be best to just judge them all. Why not judge them and make it my entertainment? So hopefully you guys are entertained, perhaps. But yeah, I'm just gonna friggin' wing it. I always wing it. I don't really, too much strategically think about it. So sometimes when I build these out, they could be a little different after, like completing them and like, boom, I'm done. And then everyone's like, well, they should be higher because blah, blah, blah. And then I'll be like, well, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. You made a good point. So yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. So yeah, I loved season 1. It really grew on me, especially like the last 3 episodes. It got really good and intense. I liked it overall, but by the end of it, it fucking sold me. So I'm excited for season 2. I gotta get this done before I can get on season 2. So actually, after I do this video, I want to start recording season 2 episodes to get out there, posted and everything. So yeah, I'm freaking pumped. But we're just gonna rank all the characters from, what do we got? We got love, likey, normal, meh, and no likey. I didn't build this out. I hardly build out any tier maker list. I'm just that lazy. But looking at stuff, it seems pretty accurate for the most part. If there are characters, I'll probably try and recall some characters by the end of it, because I'm actually noticing one that's not in here. Damn, but it's like so hard. Some lists, like there's like 20 different tier maker list tiers for the Owl House season 2 characters, but like none for season 1. It took me forever to find this one. It's like, that doesn't make sense. Anyways, enough complaining, but let's start ranking the videos. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe, check out the season 1 reactions, and definitely stick around for the rest of the Owl House reactions, because I'm going to be blazing through it compared to how slow I've been getting through season 1. But enough talking, let's start judging. We're gonna start left to right. Yeah, top left to bottom right, basically. Gus, for now, I'll put likey. I like him because he is funny. Gus is very funny, but so far I feel he's in this series for comedic relief, or just comedy in general. But he is really funny. I just don't think, like, besides being like a close friend of becoming a close friend of Luce and everything, and even King now, those two were hitting it off later from Grom. But yeah, he's not too pivotal yet. He is funny though. So yeah, he's likey. This villain dude, I forget his name. I would say he's normal. I like him, and I don't dislike him too much. And I feel that he has, like, he's having reoccurrences, so he's probably still gonna have reoccurrences in season 2 and maybe season 3 with its 3 episodes, but I highly doubt it. But I can see him having another reoccurrence in season 2. I like him because it's just a reoccurring villain, like a little villain episode aspect, to where it's not like every episode is a completely different focus. Like some episodes actually are from past encounters with other people, so like they keep coming in and stuff. So he was funny for a little bit, and yeah, he's okay as a villain. Next is a big one, Amity. Amity's gonna be high, like, full disclosure, there's hardly gonna be any that I love, just because I'm not like too like swayed on characters yet. Even though we've done a full season of 19 episodes, there's not any that, like, I personally, like, this is a me thing, not a general thing. This is a me thing. We're like, I fucking love them, dude. Like, I love them, but I strongly like them. It's like, I'm not in like with them, but I like them, It's like one of those things. So Amity, she's great. She's really great. She is the epitome of character development for season 1. Started off as the standard bad guy, bullying, not really. She like didn't go out of her way to bully, but like if they were ever in the same presence, like she would, make comments and shit. But yeah, and then transitioned into one of the friends in the friend group, and it like reflected on like the misinterpretations of actually who she is because of like what her parents caused to happen between her and Willow when they were kids. So like the selfless decisions she had to make to like get rid of her best friend so then she could still go to like the school and everything, and her parents not screw the situation up and prevent her from going to the school. So like it really highlights Amity great for like character development and just overall being good. She was never really bad. The only thing that she really changed herself is like who she hung out with and like how she engaged with people. Because in the beginning she's very like cocky, uptight, snobby, bully type person. Now she's not even that cocky. Like her and Luce, you know, they're definitely hitting it off, but Luce makes her very shy now. Like now that she's opened up and like a part of the friend groups and everything, like she's very like silly, shy, klutzy type of girl. So like she totally changed by the end of the season. So she had like the most character development throughout, and I like her character a lot and like how they expanded on her for the writing and everything. I honestly don't fucking remember this person. You know, I'm changing this to who? There we go. Because I don't fucking know that. I don't remember this chick at all. Probably like a background character or someone for like season 2. Probably someone for season 2. Don't know her. This will be the very end of like. Another disclosure, most of the characters are probably going to be like, between like and normal. I like the bat thing just because it really helped explore more of the lore of shit. What's the place called? The whole Dead Titan and everything. I'm like saying it in my mind right now and seeing it and everything. Fuck. What an idiot. You watched 19 episodes and you can't remember it, Alex? What kind of person are you? Can't remember. Sorry, can't remember. But yeah, it's like with Albert leaving Luce and everything because it got hurt. We kind of learned a little bit more backstory and just lore of shit. So that was really cool. And then also just her like being so big, and she used to be part of a staff. Like it really makes you like think of like how big the world is and like the power dynamics of characters and like the scale of shit. So it was really cool. I liked that aspect because at first when she was introduced I thought it was just like a silly character concept for one episode, like hey, babysit my kids. But no, like she came back later in and like helped expand a little bit more on the lore and some characters and stuff, which was really cool. Willow, oh, Willow's top dog too. She's awesome. Willow's really cool. Super OP. Like she was the shy kid and everything. And like ironically, everyone like she gets bullied a lot, but she could beat the shit out of most of the people who she gets bullied by. So like she's so nice and selfless to like not take her anger out on anyone at all. Like because like they're all like, hey Willow, nice glasses, nerd, and she could like, dude, I could penetrate you with a full tree. Like shut up. like she's super powerful. And I would still, no, I'm thinking about it, I would still say she's probably the most powerful out of the friend group, just off of assumptions, my personal opinion. But like she was very powerful and skilled to begin with, and her skill set's expanding a bit. Like even though Luce is probably gonna be like the most skilled by the end of the season, Willow's she's naturally like gifted, and like her vine abilities and shit, really powerful. I like her a lot though. She's really cool, and a strong unit to the friend group. Here we go. The first one, Love. King, all-time favorite. All-time favorite because I also have a king. Oh, it's okay, buddy. He was in deep sleep. I just scared the shit out of him. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. But this is my king. You know, just like King. King's always sleeping. This is my little king. Boop, boop. Sorry, buddy. Okay, you go back to sleep. Yeah, King's just the best, dude. Like, so funny. One of my favorite characters. Reminds me of my cat. Um, and yeah, I like him a lot. One of the main characters for me. He's in the series a lot, but like so fucking funny. And it's one of those things too. It's like if they're like, you know, the bullies for the most part, or just egotistical characters who are like, I don't care about anything, and like kind of act like they have no emotions, or the characters that are super funny and comedic all the time, they're usually the ones with like the most traumatic like stories from their past. So I feel we're gonna get, because like Amity had like we had a good like flashback with her on her past, and like she's not really a bully, she's actually really nice and friendly, and it was her parents that are like assholes and everything all the time. So I feel that we're gonna have some dark flashback for King too, because out of everyone, like he's the most silly comedic type character, and so is Hootie. I hope to see something for Hootie, like kind of how he came to be for the Owl House and everything, because like they're doing, you know, flashbacks and origin stories for everyone, so why not do one for Hootie too, and like how he came to be part of the Owl House. That would be cool. That would be cool. I think they will, but I don't know. But I could definitely see like King having like a dark past and everything, where he used to be, you know, a demon out in the streets and shit, and like surviving on his own, and then something happened to him, maybe like enslaved or something. I don't know, like he got enslaved somehow, but somehow got broken free or something, or Ida saved him, but then him and Ida are now they're buddies. I could see something like that happening, but I don't know. Hopefully we see something like that. I think we're bound to see flashbacks for everyone, because we're getting tons of flashbacks for most of the characters so far. But out of everyone, I think that would be like the most traumatic background. Besides, of course, Ida, which we've already touched base on a little bit for season 1, which we might dive into more season 2. So I expect that. I love this picture of Luce, by the way. Like this picture is the best picture. Just her resting her arm on the fucking like window shelf thingy, so for her author picture. So fucking funny. I like her a lot. She's great. She's obviously the main character, but she's just so supportive and patient with everyone, and like never approaches anything in like a mean way. She always tries to be open and understanding to an extent, and then help paint a clearer picture to whoever on like why they should be nice, basically. But she's very supportive and kind. Like I like her a lot. Like she's a great character. Super funny too. She's hilarious. So she's obviously like really up there. I love, actually, I didn't notice it till now, I love how the whole friend group is like right next to each other. Like they're all grouped together on the tier maker. How fitting is that? I don't really recall this chick. Don't recall her one bit. I think this is Sasha's buddy, one of her buddies. She's in the hoop from when they played like the Quidditch type game. But she's meh, you know, not much of an impact or anything. The nose character, forget, they're funny. They're actually in the series a good bit for season 1. They're funny, but like they always have tons of one-liners. Like they appear and they do the one-liner and then they disappear. So I don't know. They're between like and normal. Like they're okay. But for now, I'll just put them there for now, because they are funny most of the time they're on screen. Amity's sister, meh, you know, and I'll put her brother there too. Boop. They're okay, you know, they're nothing crazy. They're hardly in the story. They're more so background characters and everything. Actually, what am I thinking? Let's go. Boop. We'll put them to normal, because the thing I did like about them is that they helped highlight Amity for who she really is, because they were more the antagonizing bully siblings, and she was the victim in that situation. So it really highlighted, actually, she is a nice person. She is a good character and everything, and just misunderstood and like Luce hanging out with them kind of helped Luce understand that better, basically. So that was a good part of them being involved, especially, and then also for the winter, the snowy part where Luce learned like her ice ability too. They were a little involved with that aspect too. I don't know why we have this picture of Luce and Amity, because it's just two characters that we've already ranked. So why can I delete it? What happens if I'm not gonna delete it, I'm just gonna put it in the end. Boop. I don't know who the freak these are, because that looks like a young Amity and someone else there. No idea. Lilith. I like Lilith. Lilith's great. I like her. She's a beautiful woman. I like her, but it's like where do I like her on the tier maker, you know? Where do I like her? That doesn't really sound like good to say. Lilith. Because she's great. She's a conflicted, we'll say villain, but she's not a villain. She's a misunderstood character too. Like, she's painted as a villain in the beginning, but now they're working together after like her being selfless to take, like, split the Owl Curse in half with Ida. So she's not full owl mode anymore at the moment. And then that kind of took away their magic abilities, which I really like this concept. And so now Luce is teaching them how to make their own magic abilities and stuff. So that's really cool. But yeah, so like her conflict with Ida in the past with the flashback stories up to like now, and like her involvement with the Emperor dude, she's a very pivotal character. Very cool, pretty OP too with her abilities. Ida is obviously stronger, I would say, but she was just weakened by the curse to really perform much. I think she'll still be pivotal going forward to fight the Emperor. So she's right there for now. It's because like the kids have more involvement in the story, and yeah, it's like by default I'm just gonna like them more. Yeah. So, but Lilith is a wonderful woman. The Emperor, I like the Emperor. I think he's a great villain. Very mysterious, which I like too. It's like, what's your story? You know, what's your background? What's your history? And then why are you doing all of this? And his voice actor is great. I don't know who the voice actor is, but the voice actor is great. So I think he is definitely going to be the big bad. Basically, he's going to be like the Thanos of this world. Because like I feel like all the kids, maybe like Ida, Lilith, teachers, professors of the school and shit, like they all might team up together to stop him and take him down. So I could totally see him being like the Thanos concept of this universe. So, but yeah, I like him a lot. He just got introduced, but he seems very powerful, and I definitely want to see more of him in season 2. So he's got me very excited, because like when he was introduced, the whole mood shifted. Like it got more serious, it got more darker toned, all of it. So like he did that. Like he shifted the mood and everything with his presence. So I'm very excited for him going forward. This kid was meh. You know, he was barely in it. He talked some shit. He fibbed, he tattled. That was it. Basha, she's bitcha, man. She's no longer Basha to me. She just sucks. Yeah, she's meh. Like she is like the new villain because she's the replacement villain for Amity, but she's not a good villain. You know, she's just like that typical school bully villain. Like nothing interesting about her yet. Just very jockey, picks on people. So far she's a meh villain because there's not really anything to her. She has no substance of being like a villain, which for the most part, a good portion of villains don't have no reasons of being villains. That's just like how they are. But yeah, so she's meh all around, meh. This chick don't really know. She was in like the jail episode of episode 1, like the jail scene of episode 1 where Luce was meeting more of them. Other than that, I don't really recall her. I don't freaking recall who this guy is. Maybe he was the student of like the secret detention club, like where they hid in that room and became like took up 2 cults or whatever. Covens. Was it Covens? Something like that. But you don't really remember him much. And just to get that out of the way, I don't really remember this girl at all, or this one. Boop. Those are all done. That's it for the Who list. Actually, we're gonna put Hootie for Who, because he's an owl. You get it? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'll take that back. Hootie. Love him. Love him, man. Super funny. Same thing with King. Like, I hope we get more flashbacks on Hootie. Maybe like a darker past story of like how he came to be, because some of my commenters said like he was an actual demon beast thing and was killed. Not killed, but like most of his body was fucking chopped up and he like became a part of the house. So that's why like he's now a part of the house and a living being apparently. But you don't, if you're watching this, don't comment anything like spoiling wise to expand more on Hootie, because by the time you're watching this, I'm not done with season 2 yet, so don't be spoiling anything. Yeah, so I'm more interested on Hootie. I'm hoping we get more flashbacks on him, but I love him as a character. Super funny every time he's on screen. Like, he always has me laughing, and I love it. Yeah, he's fucking funny. I always love him being on it, and every time he's on screen, I always want him to be on it longer. So I love him. Next is Ida. Ida, she's pretty meh, you know. She's not that great. Yeah, she's okay. Just kidding. I like her a lot. She's a great woman too. I like her a lot. I love like her situation in the story. I feel that because now we have some decent plot built up, I feel she might be more focused on season 2, and I feel like it's gonna go from less comedic aspects of Ida to more serious. Like this is a serious situation. Like, we really got to be serious about this type of Ida, which I would like to see, but I don't know. Even though it showed a little bit of her past, like how she got cursed by Lilith and everything, and like their sisterly rivalhood a little bit, like I hope to get more flashbacks of Ida, because I feel like there's still so much to her that is really going to drive the story and the plot in general going forward. So yeah, I just like her a lot. She's so OP, dude. Episode 18, when she was fighting Lilith, freaking awesome. Like, the fight scenes were so cool, and she was like super OP and badass. It's like she wasn't trying for the most part, but she got drained so quick because the curse was wearing down on her. Because over season 1, the curse kept getting stronger and stronger and stronger because she needed more elixir to basically fight it off. So by the end of season 1, like, it was just that tipping point to where there's not much she could really do, and she just got consumed by it. So like, it really fatigued her out. But she's so powerful. Like, I kind of hope this. I hope that maybe she could like fully get rid of her curse to become like her OG self, to where she gets all of her power back, to where she just like can annihilate the Emperor like within a snap like of her abilities, because she's so powerful and awesome in episode 18. But I like her a lot. I feel like most of the story is revolving around Ida, you know, going forward. It's just Luz is a pivotal character to help solve the situations that's happening. We're almost done. 4 characters left. The Professor, normal. You know, they're barely in it. But, you know, let's go here. Maybe? Yeah. He's barely in it, but he has some good moments of just engaging with the characters, kind of talking to Ida about Luz joining the school, but also like Ida's past academic events and all that too. So he was cool to be in it, just to like kind of shine some some light on some of the subjects of the characters, I guess. But overall, just a normal character, like nothing pivotal. I like what is it? Albert. I always want to call him Alfred, but it's Albert. I like Albert. Yeah, Albert, not Alfred. I always want to call him Alfred. Okay. I like him a lot. I like it a lot. I don't know. I like Albert. Albert? Alfred? It's Albert. I'm confusing myself already. I like Albert. I feel like Alfred's just easier to say. Anyways, Albert, Alfred. Albert, Alfred. I don't know. I like Albert a good bit. Not more than Gus. There's no way. But maybe more than the big nose. Yeah. They don't talk much, but the episode with Albert and the Dracula bat chick thing was pretty good. You know, like I said before, it helped expand more on the lore and story of characters, but most of all, just the world itself. Yeah, it's a little cute, supportive animal. He's adorable. Like, look at that little bandage on his head. You probably barely see it, but look at that. That's so cute. Last one, loses mom. Normal. Hardly in it. Hardly in it, but still better than the pig villain, dude. She's hardly in it, but she's good for, you know, that confliction with Luce on dealing with being away from her mom and having to lie to her, and not having to lie to her, but Luce chooses to lie to her just so she doesn't make her worry or anything, of course. Yeah, so she's good for the involvement in the story like that, to really like put more focus on the actual other characters. I am still curious because I want to, like, I could see her totally coming to the magic world and just be like, oh shit, Luce, this is cool. Yeah, this is cool. I'll live here too. Fuck it. I'll quit my job. I don't want to be a nurse anymore. I'll live here and we'll just hang out here. So I feel like Luce is going to tell her mom, and her mom's going to be chill with it and like live in the human world and like just, you know, come back and visit me every now. I don't know, because I could see it being like a summer, because this is all, Luce has normal school and then like this is her summer camp thingy. So I could see maybe the story going forward, like every summer come to the magic world. I forget the fucking name. It's like something Isles, right? Oh, I just forget it. Shivering Isles? No. I don't want to Google it. I want it to like naturally come. Gross. But yeah, so she's normal, you know. Nothing bad about her, but nothing too great. I do like her as like a supporting, like not even supporting, it's like a side supporting character. Yeah, because it just highlights the shit Luce is trying to deal with the magic world and her home world with her mom and everything. That's about it. This is my current ranking. This is everything I ranked. I feel like most of you would probably agree with most of this. Feel free to let me know on who most of these people are. I know half of them, I just don't really care for them because they were barely in it, so that's why they're down here. But I could see a lot of you having Luce, Ida, Amity, Willow, maybe Gus and Albert in the love section. Along with King and Hootie. Like, I feel like that's majority of the difference, is that most of those characters you would have up in the love section rather than like. But yeah. Okay, well, I got the character ranking out of the way. Let me know your thoughts on if you agree with most of my rankings or if you disagree. And then, you know, where you would have the characters on the tiers. Yeah, not in your house or anything. I don't want to know that personal shit. But yeah, that is this video. That is it. Now I'm going to actually start watching season 2. So I hope to see you guys there. Bye.